First opened in 2001. We're at Miller Park in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Brent Suter, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
In now, John Jay, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Two-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Now the 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Into the box, Eduardo Escobar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First offering on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Into right field, that's a base hit. Digging for second is Goldschmidt. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Hey, that was a nasty backdoor slider right there, but he was able to stay tough and drive that baseball the other way.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. And he lays off there, 1-0.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The 2-0 is taken, strike one.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Liner toward right center, and that's in there, base hit. And the run will score as the Diamondbacks take the early 1-0 lead.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first two out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Pitch out, nothing doing. Pollock is off at first with 2 away. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back in standing. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 2-1 home, and there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Diamondbacks 1, the Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Escobar onto the grass. He's got it 1 away. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I think they need some better performances out of Ryan Braun. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
High pop-up. Murphy waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, right fielder, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball stays outside. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throwing to second, and he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
0-2 to Travis Shaw. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Digging in, Nick Ahmed. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Nick Ahmed.
First pitch on its way. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3 balls and a strike to count to the Diamondback shortstop. Jake Lamb will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
So digging in now, Jake Lamb. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. The 1-1. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Braun, still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Jake Lamb connects for a 2-run home run. Number 14 on the season, as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Here's Gerard Dyson.
The right fielder, number 1.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Comes into his first at bat at 283. No home runs as of yet, and 7 driven in. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Base is empty here with nobody out. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
So here now is the pitcher, Robbie Ray. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In now is John Jay, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. In his career, Jay carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 3-0 Arizona. Leading off the inning, Jesus Aguilar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
The 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Fouled off. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at third baseman Jake Lamb. Everybody's going to focus on the offense, and rightfully so. This guy absolutely mashes. But he's an adequate defender over at the hot corner. And be on the lookout for him to make a big play today.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Manny Pena. First pitch on its way. And a curveball that time that broke too low. A fastball that finds the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1 pitch to short. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. First offering on its way. There's a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
That misses. 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still down 3-0. Eduardo Escobar standing in. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Escobar on his way to second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Missed with a slider. The 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Escobar rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they move on top 4-0.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. And he misses with it. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Goldschmidt stands at second with no outs. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kane is under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, John Ryan Murphy.
Digging in to try it again. John Ryan Murphy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up around the face. Sliders in for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
So coming to the plate, Nick Ahmed, runner in scoring position with two gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit on the ground out to short. Garcia has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Only one in the inning for Arizona. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Brewers nothing. So stepping in, Jonathan Villar. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's gone 2 for 8.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-0. Fouled away. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Brent Suter, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. And there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. One and one, here it comes. Count is 1-2 now. Two out, nobody on. And strike 3 called, as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready to take his hacks again, Jake Lamb, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
1-1 to count to Jake Lamb. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
In now, Gerard Dyson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-0. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 1-2. Popped him up. VR into shallow center. And that's the first out of the inning. Opportunity now to peer into the future plans for the Brewers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. So striding forward now, Robbie Ray looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. From the stretch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Here's the 0-2. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Into the box, John Jay, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Jay is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Jay behind 0-2 now.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Here's the 0-2. Check the swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get two quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. There's a swing and a high pop-up. VR is under it. And that retires the side. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Brewers nothing. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Fly ball right down the line in left. Jay has a read on it. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ryan Braun. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Line drive to center field. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Hallo has a read on it, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Brandon Woodruff, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Digging in and looking for more, Paul Goldschmidt. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Oh, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. Here it comes. 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have. Digging in once again, A.J. Pollock. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
5 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The catcher, number 36, John Ryan Murphy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Ryan Murphy. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Into the box now, Manny Pena as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And no shot to recover on the throw to first, and there are 2 on as we'll see how this is scored. And it looks like we're going to see time called here as he looked to come up a bit gingerly after he hit the first base bag. But from all indications, it looks like it won't be enough to take him out of the ball game. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-0 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dyson on the run. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Set to deliver on 2-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar. 0-1 the count. Aguilar over at second. Pena is over at first with 1 away. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And a fastball just a bit high.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Popped him up. Goldschmidt moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The pitcher, number 53, Brandon Woodruff.
Domingo Santana will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Domingo Santana.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. The 1-0 delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 5 innings complete. D-backs out in front, 5-0. Oliver Drake takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51, Oliver Drake.
Into the box now, Nick Ahmed. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. A little bouncer that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Hit to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first down of the inning.
The batter, third baseman, James Lamb.
Up next for Arizona, Jake Lamb. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Here's Gerard Dyson as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. VR is up with it, and there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Robbie Ray been a strikeout victim twice in this one. first pitch on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Lamb on third with 2 out. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third, so the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
The 2-2. Liner toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
In now is John Jay, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. And this one gets away.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. From the stretch. Pulled softly out toward right. And that's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Eduardo Escobar standing in, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Has a look, now the pitch. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. And a good pitch there, but it's taken for a ball, and it's 2-2 to the Arizona third baseman.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 2-2. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Kane going back, and this will get to the wall now out near the Milwaukee bullpen. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. hard on the ground towards short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. So 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Brewers nothing. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Started that swing a bit too early.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Escobar is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still 8-0. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, A.J. Pollard. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And now pitch on the way. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now here's the pitch. Count still full, 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. A baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Ready now, John Ryan Murphy. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Pollock leads off second with nobody out. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now, Nick Ahmed. He swings and grounds it to short. Throwing the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Jake Lamb standing in now. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First offering on its way. A shot down the first baseline. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. No runs on 1 base hit. 1 error in the inning and a man left on. 7th inning stretch time upcoming here in Wisconsin. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Brewers nothing. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Right side and right into the shift. Ahmed fields it cleanly, and a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Boy, I'll tell you, the defense has been stellar all night long. They've got the shutout working, and there's another super play to rob them of a hit.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Looking up is Dyson. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Into the box, Manny Pena, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Dyson moving in. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Into the box now, Orlando Arcia, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Behind 0-2 now.
Count 0-2.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's now an 8-2 game.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D. Where runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Jonathan Villar is at the plate as he watches ball one. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 is taken down and in for a ball.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Arcia, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Hernan Perez will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. He'll come in here at 259. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Hit hard towards center. Oh, and he botches it. And the runner will score from second. Now both men are across to score. Now the relay home. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Stepping in now, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Popped him up. Escobar is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Striding in once again, Christian Yelich. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
Man, I know this feeling, how frustrated this hitter is right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, don't be that guy. When everybody's getting hits, don't be the guy that takes the offer. But you got to zone up. You can't be chasing.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. The 1-2. Popped up. Lamb waits on it, and that's the third out. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Brewers 5.
Your attention, please.
And a new pitcher is summoned from the bullpen, as it'll be the left-hander Boone Logan that gets the call. Leading off the inning, Gerard Dyson, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. From the stretch. Missed with a slider. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. And a neck-high fastball that time.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a good take there will net him a base runner, as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Ketel Marte will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Ketel Marte.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back in standing. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. In now is John Jay. Now a snap move over to first. And he'll get back in standing. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Dyson stands at first with one out. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll be back in standing up. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Runners on first with one down. Dyson off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Eduardo Escobar standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Braun coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 9-5 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Escobar rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's in there as they push the lead to 5 now.
and that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
In now, A.J. Pollock. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 1-0. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Into the box, John Ryan Murphy, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Garcia fields it cleanly. And now from the air, a jump throw. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Hey, guys, that's not how we draw it up. You want to stay back on that pitch and drive it up the middle the other way. But he got out and around it and was still able to find his way for a knock.
Into the box now, Nick Ahmed, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His previous meetings with Boone Logan, not a big sample size, 0-for-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. There's a shot out to right center field. Murphy is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Jake Lamb standing in now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 3-for-4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Ahmed at second with 2 down. Pulled toward right center field. Braun has a read on it, and that retires the side. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Diamondbacks lead this one 13-5. Fernando Salas is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, Fernando Salas.
Ready once again, Ryan Braun has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Ryan Braun.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Up next for Milwaukee, catcher.
Now at the plate, Manny Pena. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. First offering on its way. And that misses inside. 1-0. First and second now, 1 man out.
Nope.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Here he comes on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Pollock, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. In his career matchups with Fernando Salas, he's 1 for 3.
Bolton.
2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Shaw at third. Aguilar on second. Pena at first. 1 gone. 3 balls, 1 strike to Orlando Arcia. Jonathan Villar waits on deck. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Next for Milwaukee, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Jorge De La Rosa is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set. Here's the 0-1. This is foul right side. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Keon Broxton will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Way in front of that fastball. De La Rosa comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. Arizona's on top, 13-7. Jacob Barnes comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now in the box, Gerard Dyson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Gerard Dyson.
First delivery to him on the way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And this will be no problem over at third. And there's the first out. Daniel Descalso will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Daniel Descalso.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in off the plate.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Looked like he might have got squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
In now, John Jay, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball to second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Striding into the box, Eduardo Escobar. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Popped him up. Arcia over to his right, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona. They still lead this one by a comfortable margin. Randall Delgado will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 48, Randall Delgado.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Lorenzo Cain will be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Lorenzo Cain.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam in with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there, base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting, left fielder, Christian.
Stepping up now, Christian Yelich. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Tapped up the first baseline. And that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 8.
Here's Ryan Braun now. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado. He's a .333 hitter. First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Delgado has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Travis Shaw. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The Brewers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
13-8, the final score in this one. The Diamondbacks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Robbie Ray earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Brent Suter was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game NCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting out in the NL West, the Arizona Diamondbacks picked up, 19 hits in this one as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee, 13-8. The Washington Nationals broke up their 5-game losing skid as they bested the visiting Padres 2-1. German Marquez earned the win, his 4th this season, as Colorado got the best of the Dodgers 2-1. The Miami Marlins got 11 hits overall as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 4-2. The Atlanta Braves totaled 11 hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 4-2. The St. Louis Cardinals got 12 hits in this one as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 10-6. The Minnesota Twins picked up, 19 hits in this one as they defeated the visiting Tigers 18-3. Reynaldo Lopez grabbed win number 6 on the year as the White Sox claimed victory over the Orioles 5-0. He currently owns the best ERA in the American League. Kevin Jensen collected his first W this season, helping the Rangers claim a win over the Yankees 2-1. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.